Hey, how you doing? Paul Clough from Personal Development Unplugged. This is a 5-minute quickie, and I think it is going to actually change your life if you do this little episode, this little exercise, this drill.
Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
I love values. What's important to you? And I overheard a guy called Neil Strauss. If you've heard of him, I guess he was made pretty famous when he wrote the book The Game, all about pickup artistry and things like that. That seems to have gone by the board a little bit. Neil Strauss is a really, really good guy and a really good writer. But I saw him do a way to elicit values. And it was so clean. And it was based, as he said, from NLP. And I love the NLP values elicitation in a more formal way. But this seemed to just shine. And it grabbed me. And I wanted to share it with you because it's great for making a decision. If you're not quite sure what you want to do, you have this opportunity or opportunities, and which one do I take? Here's something that would help you. So here's the thing. Before you think of any issue at all, throw everything out of your mind and just come blank with me for the moment. And I want to ask you a question. And here's the question. What is the most important thing in your life, your number one must-have? If everything was to disappear, what is the one thing that you'd have to hold on to? And some people may say, for an example, religion. Or it could be just, I don't know. I mean, his example was, other people would say dancing. Or it could be artistry. Or it could be singing, music. But what's that number one thing you have to have in your life? And when you get that, and do it pretty quickly, this is not a conscious elicitation. I want an unconscious elicitation. So ask yourself, what's the number one thing I must have in my life? If everything else was to disappear, it would be. And when you think about that, when you have that in your life, what does it allow you to do? How does it allow you to be? Come up with an answer, just like that. And then think, if you were to go out into the future, where you have that most important number one thing in your life, the most important thing to you, and it's allowing you to do and have and be just the way that it does allow you to be and have and do. How does that make you feel? What is the emotion present right now? And even sometimes you can't put a name onto it. If you can't put a label or a name to it, no matter. Just notice where that feeling is in your body. And notice that feeling. When you have it all, when you're out in the future, you're actually doing and having that number one most important thing in your life and allowing you to do all the things. How does that all make you feel? And notice that emotion. And that's what we'd call a core. He called it a core value, but it's a core emotion. One of your core emotions. Now, when you get that feeling, whether you've got a label or a name, just make sure you know where that feeling is and what it feels like. Because then when you're thinking of an issue, thinking of a direction you want to go in, you have a project in mind, a goal in mind, something that you want to have happen. Just notice when you think of that and obtaining it, does it pull towards that feeling, that core feeling? Does it go towards that? Does it have part of that in it? Because if it doesn't, maybe the wrong direction to go. But if it does, probably going to be the right thing to do, isn't it? It's a real core value, or it's the emotion that represents your core value, I think. That's a better way to put it. And so when you get that feeling and it's attached to that outcome in mind, put that together with the feeling of the wish fulfilled, that feeling of actually having that goal, man, you've now got two things which are going to give you the most boom, positive motivational feeling and energy to start taking those baby steps and actually start planning and getting that goal. So there you go. That's a very quick thing. I've expanded a little bit and tried to put a little bit more of the old Cluffy spin in using it with the wish fulfilled. But it's really interesting. I did it myself really quickly, and I found a real wonderful feeling in my heart that just seems to open up for connection. That's what I got. That's my sharing with you. If you like that, I'd love you to give me some feedback. If it worked, just let me know what happened. What was that feeling you got? What was your core emotion? Because we can share that with other people. How did it make you feel? All you have to do is go to feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. A long email address, but once you put it in, you put it into your whitelist or whatever, you can get onto it every time. Just put in feedback, and go feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com, because that's the website where I have all these podcasts. That would be awesome if you would, because I'd love to share that. But I just want to know how this really quick and easy, simple. And that's the thing about this. It's so simple, it is genius. And it comes from the world of NLP, which I'm so proud to be part of and proud to share that with you. There you go. Have more fun than you can stand. Remember, hypnosis tracks. You all love hypnosis, I do know. Go to paulcloughonline.com/podcast. There's loads of them there. They've got a nice little community forming, and they're all there for you. You're going to get so much out of it. There's so much positive vibes in that list of hypnosis tracks. There's so many resources you can use, and they're all in one place. One place you can download them. You haven't got to search through all the different podcasts or wherever it is and go, oh, where was it? What number was it? They're all there in one page of a website. And sometimes just looking through that, when you're looking for one, you see another and you go, that's the one for me. Actually gives me that feeling of that core value. Who knows? Play with that. Please give me feedback. I love that feedback, just as I've said. And also, if you would subscribe, it's another way to share, because I love sharing. I'm sharing with you. If you pay it forward, please share that. Share your takeaway. Share this process. Share what you've learned and share the podcast. Let's get this community rippling further and wider than we can imagine. So have more fun than you can stand. Enjoy every heartbeat. This is Paul Clough, Personal Development Unplugged, signing off. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye now.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.